All right, everybody, welcome to today's training, and I'm so excited about what I'm going to be sharing with you because of the fact that this is brand new. The strategies that we're going to be revealed to you have literally revolutionized an entire industry, and we're re-revolutionizing again, which is going to autopilot everything that you're about to do to make online income. So let's jump in here, and I want to talk real quickly, just kind of for those of you that aren't really acclimated, you're not building six figures yet. I want to reveal to you how to build a highly profitable marketing business that gives you automatic monthly income, and more importantly, how to find, convert, and fulfill customers almost instantly. And I want to take you back and give you a case study because I want to make sure that you realize that you're probably not much different than I am right now, where we're both trying to figure out how to take advantage of online marketing, how to build systems, and what to do with all this information as the industry consistently changes, and what's the best way to do something so you don't have to spend a lot of time and feel overwhelmed and frustrated. Well, it wasn't very long ago that my life was a real disaster because I went through foreclosure. I lost everything I'd ever worked for 15 years. I literally owed friends and family and $176,000 in debt, and felt like a failure as not just a person but also a husband. My marriage was super stressed, and I felt like really there was no hope. But what happened was I was really feeling that I need to make a change. I needed to figure out what this online marketing game was all about. And I don't know if you've gone through the same feelings and emotions where you've struggled, maybe you've lost a job, maybe you've had some financial issues, but you need more income, bigger opportunities, and you know that you're designed for something greater than currently what you're doing. Like, at that point in time in my life, it was about like, look, all I ask for is a chance to prove that money can't make me happy, right? Because you all heard that, right? Like, money can't make you happy. I'm just like, hey, give me a chance to prove that, all right? I'm looking for an opportunity to prove the fact that money can't make you happy because I need it right now, and I'm really struggling to get by. And so what I discovered was an untapped billion-dollar business of local marketing. And this is one of the quotes that really stuck with me that changed a lot for me. And this is Warren Buffett, probably the most brilliant man there is when it comes to making money. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Let's just let that sink in for a second. If you and I don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Go in the chat box if that makes sense to you, right? That really resonates with you as it did me. So, I got to figure this out. It's got to be something that makes money while I sleep. Now, I don't want to sleep all day, right? But while I sleep, things have to be working for me. Well, I discovered this untapped billion-dollar business of local market was a gold mine. And if you look at the screen real quick, you can see that every single week there's thousands of people looking for roofers in Atlanta, and chiropractors in Chicago, and appliance preparers in Denver. I mean, it's just not one or two, but hundreds. And one of these customers, just one of that 2,900, is worth $200,000 to $5,000 to a local business. More importantly, losing a customer is a huge loss. Could be a loss of $200,000 to $5,000 to a business. So this is just isn't national, but it's international. No matter what country, what continent you're on, you can see locksmiths in London. There are 12,000 people locking themselves out of cars in London, right? So this is huge opportunity. What's interesting though is that that's where it started, but only a few years later, this is where I am today. So this is my wife. She has stuck with me while I've struggled, while I've tried to figure all this out. But we made Inc. 500's fastest growing companies in the U.S. Matter of fact, we're 176 out of the millions and millions of companies that are out there. I want you to look at the growth that we had over 2,373% over a 3-year period. How many of you would like to experience that? Yeah? Would you like to experience that? So over 90% of our business is residual. So when it comes to the local marketing business, there's a lot of smart people. But I think it's a very rare find that you find someone that is not only running the fastest local marketing business in the U.S., but also has over 90% of their business residual. So in doing that, I just want to let you know that I want to teach you these same strategies because we are going here together. And so when I actually reveal these strategies to others, they make money too. So here's one I got from Ryan Dewey on Facebook. I shared my secrets with others, and they immediately made money. Ryan said, listen, man, I'm super fired up. I just took a 12-month contract client yesterday for $997. I set up $750 a month, and today set up for another $497 a month. David, this picture is for you. Show me the money. Right? We've all seen Jerry Maguire. We just love that. But this is what I'm talking about. There's a really difficult way to build a business, which is show up with a bunch of webinars, follow a lot of blogs, listen to a lot of other people that don't make money, or get on the front of a huge billion-dollar emerging industry and just take a small piece of the pie for yourself. And that's all we did. Right? In a billion-dollar industry, we only took 4 million of it. Yep, just the 4 million. So my question is, what piece do you want of it? And more importantly, what billion-dollar industry are you focused on? So for us, the secret was reputation marketing. See, reputation management's been around for 30 years, and brand marketing's been around for 100 years. But if you look at what happened in Wikipedia, they defined it as this. They define it as the merging of two industries together into a new type of marketing where it's reputation. And so brand marketing is great, but it's expensive. Reputation marketing is great, but no one makes money doing it. But when you combine the two, we can create a process that makes our clients money and makes us a lot of money, more importantly, while we sleep. So we define it as building a 5-star reputation and then marketing that reputation to get more customers. And so in doing this, look what Dwayne said. He said, oh, this isn't 6 months ago, this isn't a year ago, right? This is just a few weeks ago. Close and charge a credit card to my largest client $1,500 a month for a multi-location reputation citations. I gave him a heck of a deal, but also upsold him. I started with an agreement of $500 a month package, $1K a month upsell, not bad, very happy. So you can see every life we touch with these strategies makes money while they sleep, not just a little bit of money. Now I know there's other people out there that are telling to sell services at $47 a month and $97 a month, and I want to let you know that if you listen to that advice, you're going to go broke. You're going to struggle. Now, it's okay to sell services like that, but you got to follow a process that allows you to get to 1K. So here's the number, 1,500. You want every single customer at $1,500 a month residual while you sleep. Make sense? Put one in the chat box. If you're following me so far, this is exactly what you've been looking for. This is making a lot of sense. Get in front of a target that's a huge billion-dollar industry, taking your piece, and then more importantly, doing something that everybody has been doing for 10 years, but doing something that's new and innovative. So let's talk about reputation for a second. Right? This stat just came out, right? 97% of all consumers aged 18 to 34 read online reviews to judge local business. 97%. Is there anybody left? Let's just think about that for a second. What percentage of legitimate businesses have websites? And think of the huge opportunity there is with websites, but think of the huge competition there is with websites, right? I mean, everybody does a website. But who does reputation now? Barely anybody. So you can see here that the entire market has shifted. You might not even know about it, but more importantly, local businesses don't even know about it. And this is another stat, 92% of all consumers. So let's go back to the stat. See, 18 to 34, this is the next generation of buyers. So what we get to do is look into the future of where the market is going. And the only reason we are successful as we are is we looked into the future 3 or 4 years ago to see where the market was going, and I had a good indication. And here's what happened with me. I had an opportunity to be at an expert in a few different areas when I said, look, I'm going to focus on one thing and do one thing really well. And I had a focus of either doing social media or SEO and then a little bit of reputation. I decided not to do SEO. I'm sorry, I decided not to do social media at all. Because I realized at that point in time there was no ROI on social media. And then I focused on SEO. More importantly, maps marketing. We're ranking the maps. We're the foremost experts in the world on maps. And one day, just one moment of one day, I had this huge aha moment. We had worked with all these clients, and there had been some anomalies in people getting incredible results. So we were having dentists and doctors and attorneys, and they would get like 70, 80, 120 calls a month off of us ranking them in the maps. And then all of a sudden, it would drop to like in half. We'd lose 50 to 70% of all our calls coming in. And I get a call from the customer saying, well, what happened? I don't know, what, maybe the rankings, maybe Google's algorithm switched. I would look at all these different things, and I couldn't find one reason why there was an issue. But what I was overlooking is reputation. And I remember very clearly talking to a customer and saying, look, I see this negative review here. Now, you can prove that it was that, right at that point in time, but there was a direct relationship as we went to the numbers to find out that with their bad review, people would go to that page, they'd see the bad review, and they'd bounce, they wouldn't call. Now, 4, 5, 6 months later, when we got that negative review pushed off, their call volume went right back up. And all of a sudden it dawned on me, there was about to happen a huge shift in the marketplace. And I didn't want to be left behind. So we began to build a process and systems with our customers. So the next customer I came across, it was kind of a happenstance where I was talking to him and I said, hey, we want to do SEO for you for $1,500. And I started looking around. I go, oh, but you've got some really bad reviews here. So before we do the SEO, we need to fix your reputation. And I was kind of fumbling over myself. I wasn't in the reputation thought process. I just knew based on what I just learned that we had to do this. So I said, so I gave the proposal for $1,500. I said, so we need to do that first. He goes, so you're saying that you're going to charge me $1,500 to fix my reputation, and then after that we'll do this $1,500 SEO strategy? And I was like, I didn't think I said that, but I said, yeah, pretty much that. And he goes, okay, sounds good. And I was like, did he just pay as much for reputation as he did SEO? When I have to do all this work and do all these backlinks and do all this content, all this monitoring, then be susceptible to what Google's doing, I get the same amount of money for doing reputation. Any aha moments with this going, wow, I didn't realize that either. That's pretty powerful. Now this wasn't just yesterday. This was a few years ago. And so the market hadn't caught up yet. But now today, if you look at these strategies, right, 92% of all consumers now read online reviews for local businesses. As a matter of fact, if you were to search a business, who would you call first? So we did a case study and we found that when we asked a question, right, businesses that came up first in the search engines, that was the least. SEO, not very big right now. Business that offer the cheapest service. Deals, not so big. The business that had the best reputation. Wow. It's here right now, ready for you to take a piece of this billion-dollar industry. All you need is a process and a system to be able to do that. And so that's where you hear a lot of other people taking huge success. So what I want to do is I want you to hear for yourself someone that's, really struggled. Really, how many of you, I would say, come from you've got other jobs, you're struggling right now? Just put one in the chat box. If you're a person saying, I'm an employee, I'm not doing this full time, David, I'm trying to figure it out. Just kind of let me know who is that? Okay, lots of people, Gary and Paul and Coffee and Steve. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want you to hear from Matt Miller. Matt Miller is an amazing guy, but I'll just hear his own words. He really struggled. He tried to figure out exactly how am I going to build a residual income overnight, so it goes while I sleep. How am I going to figure all this out? So let me play for you. I caught up with Matt just yesterday, and I recorded him as he was explaining to me his experience with doing reputation and reputation marketing. So let me get this going for you right now. I'm trying to on my other computer. So tell me if you can hear this.
These strategies literally changed my life. I was an employee. Hey, David. So these strategies literally changed my life. I was an employee for, 18 years, and I thought that was what I was gonna be doing for the rest of my life. But I always wanted to be my own boss. I just didn't really quite know how to do it. I came across David and these strategies of reputation and selling reputation for businesses, and something about it just clicked. The ease of it, the use of it. I went from literally no clients and not even knowing how to sell to showing people or business owners how they can build a 5-star reputation and what it can do to change their businesses. Once they started getting results from what I was giving them, not only did they become customers and clients, they actually have become friends, and my business has grown to well over a 6-figure business in over a year, just over a year, and this literally has changed my life. In the past 2 weeks, I've set up one system with this skeptical doctor, and he's gotten 7 reviews on Yelp in literally the past 2 weeks. He loves this new system, and it was so easy for me to set up. I mean, maybe it took me 30 minutes to set up. I punched it in the system. I gave him the system, and it's set it and forget it. He's really happy about it. He's so happy he actually gave me 3 referrals right on the spot. And the best part is I'm charging about $800 a month for this service, and I'm sure I'm going to get more referrals from his friends as well.
Now, how many of you would love to set up in just a few minutes an entire system that brings you $800 a month on residual, but more importantly, makes the local business super excited? So that's what I'm going to be revealing to you in just a few minutes here. But I want to make sure that we're all on the same page of knowing kind of where the process is, because the year of reputation is today, right? I want to make sure that you guys realize that it's right here, right now, ready for you. And so when it comes to reputation marketing, taking advantage of this trend is really, really easy to do if you've got the proper system. So let's jump in here. I want to ask you, what do you think this number is? What do you think this number represents on the screen? 27,757,677. What do you think? Right? John Wall got it. Right? All right, good. It's literally, right, the businesses in the U.S. 27 million businesses, right? And Matt is getting $800 from one of them. So think of the huge opportunity you have right now for all the businesses in the U.S. to do reputation marketing. Millions of companies have tens of thousands of dollars waiting to spend it, trying to figure it out, and you. All you need to do is just hand them a system and then collect the money. Now, what do you think 53,012 represents? What do you think? My debt? What do you think that represents? Companies using RK? No. Your customers? No. My bar bill? No. Number of new businesses that start every single month in the U.S. Now put one in the chat box if you can see the huge opportunity that you have to helping businesses, because every business needs this. Every single business is desperate to solve a problem that only you can solve. Why? Because every business needs reputation. Number 2, they can't do reputation themselves. It's impossible to do reputation themselves. They can't post their own reviews online. They don't know how to capture reviews. They don't know how to market their reviews. It is an entire system and process that they have no idea that they can do. They would actually have to hire an expert to do it. And 99% of all reputation services don't work. Now, I know every single one of them out there, and some are very good with some aspects. The problem is they don't work because they don't do reputation marketing. Because reputation marketing is actually 3 different components. There's managing your reputation. So some systems do really well with this. They can monitor, they can send alerts out, they can do reporting, but that's all they do. And then there's some companies that allow you to build your reputation. They've got a little form that you fill out, or they'll send out that you can review someone or leave a review or leave feedback. But they don't manage, they just build. And then more importantly, there's marketing the reputation. There's building content online. And if you know anything about where the market is going right now, it is all about user content. So you're looking at marketing these reviews in images and videos and text and Flickr and Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn, all around the web. So it's not just one aspect, it's all 3. And this is why 99% of all reputation services don't work well. It's because they're either not even good at what they do, or what they do is so much a sliver that companies don't want it because it doesn't address the big picture of what they need. And so I want to welcome you to Reputation Kahuna. Reputation Kahuna is over $2 million that I personally invested in the platform. Over 3 years of development, we have captured and gotten over 1 million reviews, managing over 15,000 businesses worldwide with 100% complete white label agency. We monitor over 70 directories online around the world in 6 major countries. It's the most comprehensive reputation platform in the world where you can manage, build, and market your reputation. So let's talk about this real quick, and let me kind of go through it as if I was talking to a customer. Is this good with you guys? Put one in the chat box if you want to go through, David. How would you present this to a local business, and what exactly would you say to get them on board? Okay, good. Lawrence, good. All right, so let's jump in here. And so I first would go over manage and say, look, what we do is we monitor the top directories. And then we send you out alerts every time you get a review online. So you know if it's negative review, we could send it to your support team. If it's a positive review, we could send it to your sales team for them to call up and get referrals. We also have detailed reputation reporting every 2 weeks, every week, or even every month, where we share with you exactly what reviews you're getting, where you're getting them, more importantly, what reviews sites you need to get reviews on in order to get more customers from them. But we also do monthly marketing analysis, where we actually track all the marketing that we do. And this is something that no other company does, where they actually track how many reviews they create, where they distribute them, and then how many people actually see them online, so we can see how effective your reputation is working. More importantly, you can see all the work that we're doing. And then we have a client feedback CRM. And what we do is we build you a custom feedback CRM so you can see all the locations you have and aggregate all the reviews and all the feedback into one place, so you have a dashboard of everything that's going on with your reputation online. So we really help you manage your reputation in an amazing way. Now, we also build your reputation. Now, building starts from the culture of your business. The only reason that you get a great reviews or have a great reputation online is based on you and your staff. So it's important to train your staff to know the proper way to give customer service and how to get really great reviews. So we take the time to train every single one of your staff and your team. We also create beautiful custom feedback and survey pages that you can send to every single customer every time they visit, so you have real-time feedback on their experience. Now, in today's marketplace, transparency is the key to growing your business. And there's nothing more transparent than engaging in a conversation with a client or a customer so that you can see how your staff is doing and what they think of your business, and more importantly, where you can improve or things you're already doing really, really well. Currently, do you have a system that does that right now? And 100% of the time, they say no. Well, we also create a Custom Print Media Center, which we create postcards and business cards and flyers and handouts so that you can get your message across by either marketing a great offer or asking them to leave a review. And then we have a powerful client sign-in page. Now this sign-in page is something that will revolutionize your entire business. You know, most companies, especially your competition, are probably using old clipboards for people to sign in, where the administrator has to scribble their handwriting and try to interpret, and then they have to decipher that handwriting and put it into a computer. Well, we've revolutionized the entire industry by giving you and every one of our customers an electronic sign-in form. And what happens with that sign-in form is you can set it to 3, 4, 5, 6 hours later, and what we'll do is we follow up with them and ask for feedback. And then when they give us feedback, we automatically redirect them to Yelp, Google, Yellow Pages, or any site that you want online to be able to get reviews. Now once we have those reviews and we build that 5-star reputation, those reviews come into our company and our team helps build the content to market this content on your website, market reviews on social media, market reviews on photo sharing sites, and we create beautiful images to share on Flickr and Facebook, because you know when you're scrolling through your mobile app right on Facebook, you tend to stop on images. So if you want brilliant branding, if you want top of mind marketing with all your customers and all your followers and the people in the marketplace, then you need to take out of those reviews and create beautiful custom designed images, and that's what our team does, and then we post them all over the web. More importantly, we also take advantage of a huge market shift for consumers watching video. Did you know that 94% of consumers watched a video last week? Last week. So what we do is we take your reviews and we actually put them in spokesmodels, primetime graphics, animation, where we create 60-second review commercials and then market them, and they rank for your business so that when someone looks for your business online, they find you, not just these amazing reviews, but they also find content about you. And Google loves video content. So, matter of fact, is anybody quickly want to see what I'm talking about? Is anybody not seeing the video system in the videos that we create? Anybody want to put one in the chat box if you want to see that real quick? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll show you. So take a look here. I want to type in. Let's type in Tesla, Washington D.C. with zero SEO. I mean zero SEO. No backlinks, no work. We created this video inside Reputation Kahuna, and you can see primetime graphics, animation with spokesmodels on a green screen where it looks like she's right virtually in the Tesla showroom. Isn't that amazing? We can also type in one we use a lot, which is Tiffany Tampa review. Look at the front page. We own the front page of Tiffany's. As a matter of fact, my 10th anniversary came up just a few months ago, and I was a little belated. We're trying to find a ring for my wife. We went to Mayors, and so we finally found the perfect ring that my wife wanted to celebrate our 10-year anniversary. And I tried to negotiate a little bit on price, but they wouldn't negotiate. So you know, after about a week, I went back and forth, and finally they gave me a little bit of a discount on it, and said, "Look, I can't give you any more at all." I said, "Well, I understand, but you know, are you in front of your computer right now?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "I want you to type in Tiffany Tampa reviews and tell me what jumps out in the screen." He's like, "Oh, I see a video." I said, "Well, my expertise is reputation, and you've done such a great job in helping me. I want to do something really special for you. I want to produce a video next week, and I want to feature my testimonial, my review that I'm going to give you guys in this. Now, I want to cover all the production costs, but I've got some few costs that are hard costs I have to cover. It's $300. So typically a production like this would cost a few $1,000s, but if you're not going to know the $300 off, I'll produce one like this for you." He said, "Done." Like right when the person said, I cannot give you any more, That's the best offer I can give you. I made another $300 just because I had this at my disposal. Is that cool? Yeah, nice stuff, huh? So get flowers delivered to my wife every single month, John says. Listen, we have had people use our video system to barter entire furniture for their living room. We've had people barter massages and trips and vacations. I mean, it's incredible. So just don't think sometimes about, charging top dollar, but also remember these services are very lucrative in the marketplace and no one else can offer them. So this is called Rep Videos. We call the videos Rep Videos. So let's get back here. So I want to make sure that you can see the reputation marketing strategy. So here's how I break it down for a customer. Here's what we do. We train and follow up with all your staff on reputation. We develop a reputation strategy to get reviews. We build your reputation, position you as a market leader. We monitor and alert you every single day with new reviews. We build custom mobile apps and sign-in forms to be able to easily get feedback from your customers. We also develop professionally designed surveys and feedback pages. We create monthly reputation reports. We create professionally designed images and syndicate those images. We produce 60-second review commercials. Also, we post daily your reviews to your blog, your website, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and create a custom feedback CRM so that you can log in anytime you want to be able to see all the hard work we've been doing, and more importantly, to be able to see your reputation on all the sites. And we also write all the email campaigns for you in all the sequences and track everything. And we even create promotions so you can get customers buying from you every single month. Now, if you were to hire someone, what would that cost you per month to hire someone to do this internally? And what do you think they say? What do you think they say? Yeah, $3,000, $5,000, $2,000. An average reputation management position for a company these days is $72,000. $72,000. So here's the clincher, Larry and Jared and everybody that's answering here. When you get to this part, and this is what I'll teach you, they establish the value of what you're about to say. So when you get to this part, you must ask the question, if you're going to hire someone, what would it cost you per month? And you stop and you listen. And as soon as they say a number, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, boom, goes the dynamite. You've established value. So if they think it's going to be worth 3,000 or 2,000 and you charge them $800 like Matt did, do you think they're going to buy from you? But one of the chat boxes, if you think once they see $2,000 or $3,000 and you charge them $750 or $500, $800, they're going to buy from you. Yeah, they will. You're exactly right, they will. So if they say $350 a month, they don't. The reason they would say $350 a month is you can't follow a process. I'm letting you know, there's not a word, there's not a moment, there's not a second that you will experience, that I have not experienced hundreds of times to build our company as an Inc. 500 company. And so I'm going to give you all this and all this process to help you step by step by step take advantage of a huge billion-dollar industry. So real quick here, you want to see how you can quickly set up your agency and how push-button simple this is? Anybody want to see that? Okay, good. Because I want to. This is good stuff, right? All right, so for one of the chat boxes, you want to find out who is following, who's okay, good. I see you guys, Paul. I see you, Richard. Okay, so let's do this. Let me share my screen here. Open up my and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in. And so this is Reputation Kahuna, and right here is where you have a subdomain. So if you go to your subdomain once you set up, you can see it'll be a template, your company. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to Google, show you how quickly you can brand your company. So let me just grab this star, right? I'm going to just copy it real quick and paste it. Then let's do this like RepDaddy. Do RepDaddy. So like GoDaddy, but RepDaddy. And so all I'm going to do is, and this is in PowerPoint, by the way. So I'm just going to make a little logo, whatever you want to call your company, right? Then I'm going to screenshot it and grab a Jing right here. And so I'm going to literally brand my entire agency within seconds. So I'm just going to save this to my hard drive. And then go back into, and you can see right here, it's your company. Then I'm going to click on upload in my agency profile. Right? Upload. Let me find it here. And now I'm going to crop it and click save. And now I can save it, and let me go back. So when they log in, right, they're going to see that logo. They're going to see your branding. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and add a company. So let's say you just got somebody for $800 a month, and it's called the Cheesecake Factory. Right? So you can see here we got all the information. Just can put in a phone number. We are HIPAA compliant, so working with dentists and doctors is fantastic. You just click HIPAA compliance right there. Let's put in the decision maker's name real quick. By the way, look at your watch. See how long this takes us to set up a company. Right? So click next. Now I'm going to set up their branding. So I can choose any color I want. Look at the amazing technology we have to build banners to get the exact coloring and even change images. We've got thousands of images you can choose from to really make it look like you spent, an expert in design when it all took you a few clicks. Then set up your Twilio account so you can receive text message alerts. Now we just set up a company. Now it's time to set up the location. So watch this very closely. So now we're going to search the entire web for all their listings. And we're going to take those listings and grab them, and then we're going to put them all in here for you so we can monitor them when you never lift a finger. So we're about 2 minutes into this, and you can see we just searched the entire web. You see that? So we have all their listings already done, ready to be monitored. You didn't have to lift a finger. We did all the hard work. And now we even monitor stuff like legal. We've got medical like Vitals and ZocDoc and RealSelf. And now it's time to connect all their social media so that we can automatically syndicate the videos and images. So all you're going to do is click connect. And through the API, we automatically connect them. So you just connect to YouTube and Twitter and Google and LinkedIn. Pretty straightforward. So we set up their monitoring. We now set up their social media. Now we're done. We are done, right? So here's what we've done. We've built a media center. We've created a feedback page. We've customized a mobile app. We've set up the reputation marketing. We've set up a report to go out for next week automatically. We built a CRM for them. We wrote the email campaigns. We set up all the monitoring for all the sites we found, and we branded everything. Everything is done. So can you see how easy this is? Pretty amazing stuff, right? Our entire system can set the entire reputation marketing to manage, build, and market within minutes. What would take literally hours of frustration and having to go and click on things, we spent thousands of hours making everything perfect. So all you have to do is spend a few minutes, and you spend your time marketing and less time fulfilling. What a no-brainer, yeah? Okay, so I want to take it a little bit step further here. So let me give you a little bit more of a. Let me go into our. So now when they log in, so now your RepDaddy, right? Your customer goes log in because they get an email, and this is what they see. Everything's set up for them, right? They see all the reviews. They got their training center to train their staff. They got a feedback page already done for them. You didn't lift a finger. This is all done. Right? They see the media center already built. Look at their review cards are built, their table tents are built, their postcard, their flyers, all done completely customized to them. You didn't have to lift a finger. So can now everybody see why it's so easy to do reputation marketing when you have a system and a process that does all the work for you. So I want to go a little bit farther here, because now what I want to do is I want to kind of roll back the curtain and show you one of 12 reputation strategies that will get you fast success. So I got about 60% of you paying attention. I need to see at least 90% looking at their screen, because I'm only going to show this once, and this is something you've never seen before. We've never revealed this publicly, and we've had it for a while. And what I'm doing is I'm going to change my mind, and I was going to keep this inside our mastermind. But I'm going to be releasing this next Wednesday for those that have Reputation Kahuna, and only once. In the future, people will not have access to this feature. So I need everybody taking real close attention to this. John Wall, John, you have this because you're in the mastermind. This is our proprietary mobile app strategy. So here's what we do. Because the reason why we're building this is because it literally puts everything on autopilot. You can see here we've got a sign-in form. This replaces the clipboard in the doctor's office. When the plumber goes out to the house, he opens up his phone, and all this is mobile optimized. He said, hey, before I start work, could you sign in for me? The automotive dealership says, hey, before we show you a car, could you sign in? It's a sign-in form. When they sign in, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours later, they get a text message. When they get a text message, there's a link to say, hey, would you recommend us? They get a landing page that says, look, would you recommend us? Yes or no thanks. If they say no, we send them to a feedback page so they can explain why they wouldn't recommend us before they go online to leave a bad review. But here's where the magic happens. Watch this. If they say yes, when they're at this landing page, we have built a proprietary process to search their phone for what apps they have. And what you're able to do in our back office is you can choose a cascading order for what apps you want to send them to. So it searches for Google, then it searches for Yelp, it searches for Yahoo. So here's what happens. Watch very closely. When we search for Google, if there's no Google, then we go to Yelp. If there's no Yelp, then we go to Yahoo. And instead of them, the enemy of online marketing is the click. The more clicks you give them, the less it's going to be for you to have success. So what's happening is it's cascading from one directory to the next. And we're automatically rerouting them directly to them to leave a review. And so they leave a review, and the success has been amazing. As a matter of fact, I have someone on the line right now that I've seen, John Wall. I'm just going to ask, John, is your mic on?
I don't know.
John, you there? Can you hear me?
Nope. Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, so John, let's talk about this for a second, because I got a stat I was going to show. I didn't expect you to be on the line, but give everybody your experience with the signing campaign case study that you put into a doctor's office.
Oh, the one in the sign-in form. Oh, okay. So you let us test this out. We had this implemented with no training into a doctor's office I've been trying to get into within 24 hours. So, but the next morning we put it into this doctor. He doesn't believe in what we do. He thinks Demand Force is the ultimate weapon. And within 24 hours, we had 3 brand new reviews on Google, all 5-star. Then the campaign keeps going, and within less than 7 to 10 days, we had 5 brand new 5-star reviews online and 3 on Google, all with only 20 sign-ins. He only used it for 20 people only used it when they came in. So after that, do you want to know what he did once I made him a believer? After he became a believer, he canceled Demand Force, and bought a full reputation from us, SEO, and 12 expose videos. So I know you haven't went over that, but it turned an account that was only going to be maybe $150 a month to us to $1,300 a month account. And
now, put in the chat box one if you would like to have a $1,300 account on autopilot, making money while you sleep, like Warren Buffett says we need to do, just because you implemented a system and a process. So, John, that's just incredible. Tell me a little bit more about his excitement, because when you take someone from skeptical to excitement, how'd that make you feel, and how much work was it to do this?
It was no work. I literally didn't even have to train them. They already had a tablet where they use a sign-in. They just had them. I had them use our sign-in instead. So it was really easy to implement. Just sent them the link, and it was up and running. I went in and checked on him about halfway through the day, and he was just he was a little nervous the first day, but the next day, once he actually saw reviews posted, he was too happy. I wish I didn't have a new phone. He actually had sent me a text. It said it was just something like I just remember the words as like, "You the man." So I get emails from him, every once in a while now, and he sent like the other day, just like, "Hey, I love the video. You the man." Like, I don't know. I guess that's surfer talk or whatever. You the man. You the man. You the man. That's like apparently I'm the man now. So
You are the man.
So
doctors are the most difficult to work with if you've ever tried to work in the medical industry. They think they know everything. They've seen everything. They have money to spend. So most every company on the planet has pitched them at least 9 different things. And so I hope that you guys, everybody on the line, can see how innovative and how we're leading the industry in these areas. And more importantly, how we've taken these principles, like Warren Buffett is saying about making money overnight while you sleep, and then building these processes so we don't have to work hard. More importantly, we can spend more time doing what we want doing, which is spending more time with family, spending more time with customers consulting, and less time trying to figure out what in the world to do or what happened in the marketplace, right? So, John, thank you so much, man. You're an absolute rock star. I appreciate you coming on. So what will companies pay you for reputation marketing? Well, typically $500 to $1,500 to set up fee per location, which means setting up their monitoring and directory. So you saw that when we set up Cheesecake Factory, there were maybe 4 or 5 different listings they didn't have. So maybe setting those up is based, you add that into your per location. Creating the media center, set up the employee training center, mobile app, sign-in pages, feedback. See, the setup fee that you're getting is them thinking that you're setting all this up, and it's work, because for every other company, it is a lot of work. It would take thousands of dollars to do it. But for you, it's push button in under 5 minutes. Then you can charge between $400 and $1,500 per location. You see, John was charging $1,200, he said, and then Matt earlier said he was charging $800 per location. So it's really based on the value of the company, right? If they're a big company and they're really want to get their reputation rocking and rolling, they have a lot of stuff, they have a bigger budget. Smaller companies probably do less. So what's that $399 to $1,500 per location? Online review monitoring, sending out daily alerts, marketing feedback campaigns, building their 5-star reputation, getting reports out, marketing to social media on their website, and doing video marketing. So you can see here, it takes 5 minutes to set that up at Reputation Kahuna, and all these features they are spending money on because of the $2 million investment that I've created over the last few years. It's all on autopilot for you. So Ryan D says, I locked down 5 location client on a 12-month reputation contract for $3,750 setup fee and $2,500 a month. Matt, Rep Kahuna, I went from 0 clients to 6 figures and growing. Mike, I signed my first Rep Kahuna in 1997 and $997 a month. Boom. Now I want you to have the same success as everybody else is having, because you want to take a part of a $1 billion industry. So here's what I want to do. I want to just not give you Reputation Kahuna to build an online reputation agency. We're going to give you 4 weeks. So this is me working with you over the next 4 to 8 weeks, where we're going to do a masterclass every other week. And I want to teach you how to get clients, advanced reputation marketing strategies, how to go after big clients, and how to build a six-figure business. So every other week, we're going to work together where I'm going to roll up my sleeves and work with you. And then I'm also giving you our templates so that you can actually say that you'll take responsibility in responding to negative reviews. Now, out of all the clients we've had, in the last year, we might have seen 2 negative reviews get online because of all the systems we have in place. Now, remember, I just shared with you 1 of 12. So now you're even armed with that 1, you would be uber successful. But now just imagine you have 12 strategies that nobody else has. I'm also going to give you that smart mobile review system. So you're going to be able to walk into any business, any restaurant, any plumber, any automotive dealership, any doctor, and install it within seconds, and then you never have to do anything. It's set it and forget it, and watch the reviews just stream all around the web, and they're going to pay you month after month after month. So now, it's a very important question I'm going to ask everybody. We almost have 300 people on the line right now. Now I can charge you for all this, or I can give it to you for free. Now I've never said this on any webinar. And never have I said this in any type of situation where I've been in business. So everybody in the line, I could charge you for this, or I could give it to you for free. Now, I'd rather give it to you for free and take all the risk and take all the responsibility to be successful. But here's what I need from you. I need a 90-day commitment that you're going to block out everything else, and you're going to allow me to work with you, and you'll focus on this process, because focus is the key to everything that we do in business. If you're out of the next webinar, buying the next WSO, buying the next product, getting the next thing, distracted, you're never going to get the momentum you need. And I'm willing to take on all the risk and take responsibility in the very beginning, but I need your commitment to focus for 90 days. If you can focus for 90 days and you can follow the process, you're going to see the same success as you heard John did, as you heard Matt did, and so many others that have been successful with this to get your piece of the billion-dollar industry. Now, typically at this point, most people are going to say it's $2,000 or $3,000 or $997. But here's my commitment. I'm going to give you Rep Kahuna. I'm going to give you all the bonuses. An automated marketing system. I'm going to give you where you can manage up to 15 individual locations or businesses in 6 major countries all around the world. I'm going to give you weekly, or every other week, master classes. I want to give you our templates, our mobile review system that instantly tomorrow you could walk into your dentist's office, install it, and start making money. I'm also going to give you access to our full-time support team. We have 5 full-time support teams where we're going to be doing weekly live trainings with you. So if you have questions, no problem. Show up on Friday at 3 o'clock. We will answer your questions. So you have up to 15 locations. But now I need everybody that is willing to commit to 90 days to be successful to put 90 days in the chat box. Just put 90 so I know who it is. Everybody say, look, David, if you're really going to help me with this and you're going to take on the risk, I'm in at 90. 90 days of focus. This is your commitment. It's my verbal contract with you, right? I got a lot. Oh, good. I see the 90s that Marvin and Rick and Russell and Ramiro. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to give you guys access, and here's my commitment. It's free for the first month. If you go to repkahuna.com/amazing, I'm giving you everything at no cost. You're either a customer of mine, you've been on my list, you've bought a product, but got distracted, and I'm not going to let that happen again. I am fully committed to you. And I need you fully committed to your success, and together, we're going to do some amazing things. So if you go to repkahuna.com/amazing, it's my belief that you're here for a reason. you showed up and stayed with me for an hour because you're looking for something. And I'm doing my best to show you that I was looking for something too, and I struggled to find it. But I found my piece of the billion-dollar industry, and there's not enough people that I can reach out to because the need is so big for local businesses that they need you not today, they need you yesterday, they needed you last week, they need you last month, but for some reason you were distracted. So it's $97 a month after that. So in 30 days, you can cancel at any time. There's no long-term commitments. If you don't think this is absolutely that you're going to crush it with this, then 60 days, you can cancel. No problem. But I'm asking you for a 90-day commitment for your focus. So go to repkuhne.com/amazing. So let me do this. If all this program did was finally make you profitable, right? I know I should be charging. I know it should be $497 to set up, and or $997 a month, or $97 a month. I realize that's how it works. But I want to make you profitable, and I don't want any more excuses. I know I've had people say, David, you can't do that because people need to pay some money so they feel like they're invested. You spent the last hour with me. That's investment enough at this point. So I just got to ask you, would it be worth it? I think so. If all this program did over the next 90 days is give you focus and the kick in the butt to start crushing it, would that be worth it? So listen, what's more than money to me is your time. That's more valuable than anything. You might not think so because you're really struggling, but listen, time is all you got, and I think it's absolutely precious, and I don't want you to waste any more time doing things that aren't making you money, listening to advice that can never make you money. What if all this did is to give you 2 to 3 customers over the next 36 days? What if you could do that? What if you could finally crack the code? Well, we've cracked it. And if you follow this process with us, you're going to crack it too. And what I'm doing right now is something that I hope that you take with you for the rest of your life, which is leading with value. To talk to a customer, to help someone, to do something that maybe someone can never do for yourself. Because if I said this program is $497 and $97 a month, which a lot of other people have gotten in at, you might not be able to afford that right now. It might be a stretch for you. So where we are in our business, we're going to take all the risk. But you've got to take advantage of this right now. Go to repkuhne.com/amazing. So again, 100% white label agency, 75 directories. I'm going to give you all the bonuses. It's on me. Today it's on me. But tomorrow, it's on you. Because you'll get into the back office, you'll learn the strategies, and tomorrow you need to follow the process of getting in front of customers, getting in front of prospects, to get in front of people you know and care about, and say, look, I want to help you. So let me open up the back office for you real quick. So I'm going to go into members, Local Marketing Genius. In about 10 minutes, you'll be receiving an email. And then all the training is going to be on the side. You're going to see the Reputation Kahuna training right here. Everything you need to know about using the system. Agency training, how to set up your white label. Manage training, how to build, manage, and market. So you can see we sell to customers based on the philosophy of manage, build, market. We built our software and our systems based on manage, build, market. So everything you need here is going to be in the training on the side. And then if you say, David, well, what do I sell? Well, how do I do that? Well, you're going to see here that if you go to bonus 2, I'm giving you all my professional sales training. So these are my slide decks, my transcript, everything you need word for word to go out and crush it. So let me take some questions real quick. What does it mean 15 locations? Great question, Jim. So 15 locations mean every single local business is a location. So what if you had a Cheesecake Factory, right? Cheesecake Factory is one location. But what if there's 10 other Cheesecake Factories that you could do reputation for? Well, that would be 10 locations. So just because they got the name Cheesecake Factory doesn't make it one big business. Every local business, so there might be 4 McDonald's in a city. That's 4 locations. So what we do is we give you 15 locations that you can do business with. What was the average per month that you heard on this call that you can get per location? What's the average income? $800 to $1,200, right, that you heard? That's per location. So if you continue and you pay $97 a month and you had $800 per location, how much money a year would you make? Who are my math people? So if you charge $800 a month times 15 locations, how much money would that be a year for you? How much money would that be a year? About $150,000, right? Almost a year. Yeah, not bad for $97 a month, right? So what happens after 15 locations? Ooh, this is where I get you. This is where it comes. After 15 locations, it's the same price for every location after that. So divide 15 by 97, and that's the number. So Mike says, I'm a Rep Video subscriber and Elite Kahuna subscriber. Well, then you need to get Rep Kahuna because it's time to really ramp up and start making a lot of money. People make great livings with Rep Videos, right? People make really good living with other things, but they make an incredible 6-figure living with Rep Kahuna. That's the difference. As a matter of fact, let me show you real quick. You want me to show you around the software a little bit? Anybody interested in that? So when you log in, so believe it or not, here's the secret that most people don't know. Rep Videos is actually inside Rep Kahuna. So what we did with Rep Videos is we pulled it out into its own individual product because there are some businesses that or agencies that just want that. But if you go into the Market tab, see how we go Manage, Build, and Market? So if you click on the Market tab, you're going to see that we market both social media and with video and on websites. And so you can actually do all your video marketing right inside Rep Videos. I'm sorry, Rep Kahuna. So I want you to see the Market tab. This is some stuff that you'll blow your mind. So you can see we're in the Market tab. We have website marketing, social media marketing, and video marketing. Now you can see on the right-hand side here, you can visually see every single day that we're marketing reviews. Now, when we're marketing reviews, what opportunity do you have now? What opportunity do you see? What can you imagine this opportunity helping you with? How about an upsell to social media marketing? Look, we're already marketing every single day, almost, all the reviews all over the web. Wouldn't that be awesome if you just upgraded them for another $300 and you took care of their social media? Isn't that cool? So now if you click on video marketing, you'll see that it'll open up where you can have all the same controls, you'll have all the options, you have all the reviews, everything that you have in Rep Videos, you have now inside Rep Kahuna. Does that help? All right, so will there be more diversity in spokesmodels? Yes, Tanya, we film about every 3 or 4 weeks. Well, not lately actually. So, but we're getting back to that. We're getting back to that. Can you show social media marketing? You guys want to see social media marketing? I'll show you that. Put one in the chat box if you want to see social media marketing real quick. I can show you that. Yeah. Okay. Good. So let me show you video marketing. So it's a little bit of a tour here. So when you click on video marketing, you can see we don't have any videos scheduled, do we? Right? But you can create an online video. You can create an online video by simply saying send a schedule, choose the date that you want to schedule it, and you're done. Now I just created a video. It's that simple. So you can see it's the same exact thing inside Rep Videos, but now it's built inside Rep Kahuna. So when you're managing a client, you can manage it all from one spot. Now let me show you something really powerful, which is social media marketing. In social media marketing, you can see we can create images, beautiful design images. So if you really want to get it colorized directly for them, you can choose from some of our palettes, but also you can change the font color if you want. So we show you in real time what your images are going to look like. So you save the design, and now every single time that we post a review, we'll post it with your specific colors. Now, you can see here, look at the yearly calendar. Watch this. Can you look at your screen for a second and just, I hope you get excited, because you never touched a thing. You never touch a thing. We're doing all this social media marketing, broadcasting it to all the major networks, creating all the images, all the videos, and the text, and you never lifted a finger. And so now, so let's say you don't want to schedule, just to show you real quick. You say, look, I don't want to do it every 3 days. We've got a lot of social media stuff going on. I only want to do it every 6 days. You just click 6. Our entire system will now recalculate the entire year of social media posting schedules. Now, it'll take a few moments, but I just want to show you the power in what our system can do and being able to change things on the fly where it's just push button. So this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen, Serena says. So is this like Hootsuite? Yes, it's like Hootsuite, but it's for reputation though. So now, right, so now you can see, if we click on the yearly calendar, it's every 6 days. Is that cool? So now listen, with everything that you do in life, there's a little bit of a learning curve. And I'm not going to have you build a 6-figure business or make an incredible online income. We can make a push button, but you're going to have to spend some time learning how our system works and learning the philosophy. But it takes hours to do that. So roll up your sleeves a little bit, sit back, grab a cup of coffee, and really enjoy your new system that can literally explode your opportunities for business. So what exactly are you posting every 6 days? We're posting their reviews. So you can see here, we're going to post this review and this review, and then on the 7th, we're going to post this review, and we're posting it to this site, this site, this site, this site, this site, and we're creating an image and posting that as well. So here's your posting schedule, right? You can see it right here. What's posting? You can delete it, edit it, and here's your posting log. Here's everything you've already posted. Can it get any more simple than that? So what do you recommend to incentivize people to leave a review without Google getting upset with me? Kevin, there is no Google getting upset with you. Again, if you just follow the process, next Wednesday this coming Wednesday, we'll be going over the feedback page or the sign-in page. You guys want to see the sign-in page? Put one in the chat box if you want to see the sign-in page. I've never showed this before. Yeah, okay. Because I'll tell you, you'll be blown away. So this is the CRM. Let me just click on the CRM. So the CRM is what your customers can see. Because we don't want to show everybody every little detail. So this is my philosophy, and please write this down. It's a very important point. You ever watch The Wizard of Oz? When Dorothy and everybody went to go see the wizard, and they pull back the curtain, it's like, you're not a wizard, right? You're just a guy, and everybody's disappointed. Everybody remember that? Am I aging myself by saying that? Right? But that's the point. Other software out there gives the customer everything. The customer can see everything, and there's nothing left out. And they end up canceling with you because they don't see the value in just buying software. If it's just software, then why are you charging me so much? Software is a commodity these days. So what we do is we hide all the really amazing features For you, inside Manage, Build, and Market, and inside the CRM is where they can see. Did everybody get that? Put one in the chat box if you like that philosophy. That makes sense, David. You're holding a lot of the back so we can charge higher price value because how valuable it really is. Is there a promo? No, there's no promo code needed. You just need to put in your credit card. So obviously, if you stay with the program in 30 days, we'll charge you. You're committed in 90 days. It's a verbal commitment, but I want you committed for 90 days to doing that. So now we're in the CRM. So let me show you what you click on campaigns. Listen, put boom in the chat box when you get a boom. Like when you start to feel like, wow, this is amazing. So not yet, but just watch as I show you this. Just watch. Not boom yet, Richard. You boomed a little too quick. Okay? Don't boom yet. So so you click on sign in. Now I want to edit the sign in form. Watch this. So I go, here's the sign in form. I can change the color of the sign in form, the background color, anything I want. This is the most state-of-the-art technology you've ever seen. But hey, it's not a sign-in form anymore. It's our VIP sign-in form. I want your full name, I want your address, I want your mobile phone, and you know what? I also want your birthday. So let's add a birthday. Field name, birthday. Right? Now I click save, and there's my birthday. Oh, you know what? I want to know what salesperson you showed up with. Salesperson. Multiple choice. David, Tom, Joe. Save. There's your salesperson. Oh, you know what? The salesperson should be higher. Let's do the salesperson first. You know what? I want to ask them a little bit more personal information, like their child's name. Text, but I can go in here and I can change the hint text. I could say, please write your child's first name only. Save. So now you can see, please write your child's first name only. Now look at it. This technology is incredible. Look how it would take you $500 to $750 for a designer to design this and the coding to code it, and we're giving you a push button ease where you can create sign-up forms. You can create sign-out forms. Just imagine now. Imagine go to a restaurant and you replace their fish bowl, and it's not a sign-in form anymore, right? It's a luncheon giveaway. So now everybody fills out their information. Right? They come to the restaurant, they fill out the information, 3 or 4 hours later they get asked for a review. But now you've got everybody in the sign-in form, and now you're building a list. This is a list building crazy machine. So now we got our sign-in form done. The sign-in form, how's it connected to the internet? Well, you would take the page and you just put it on a tablet or a phone, and that tablet is connected to Wi-Fi, right, in the local business. So now we've already created all the emails for you, right? So you have email 1, email 2, email 3, all done for you, all written. So now you've got your SMS text messaging. I want my first SMS to go out 4 hours after they show up. I want my second one to go out 1 day, and my third one to go out day 2. Now here's the really amazing part. We've built this so articulately that based on the location's time zone, we will not send an SMS text message past 7 p.m. So if they show up to the spa at 4, and you set it for 4 hours later, that's 8 p.m. It goes the next day. And what if they come into the doctor's office 9 or 10 times in a 3-month period? Are they always going to get a request to send? No, they're not, because in the back office, we have a setting that says campaign filter, 90, 180 days, 60 days, where they can sign in as many times as they want, but they will not receive another request for at least 6 months. So is this SMS compliant? Yes, because we have a terms of service written, already done for you. So here's my sign-in form, and they agree to be contacted. And if you look, here's all the terms for your dental already done that are all compliant that they're agreeing to. I mean, it can't get any cooler than this. And this is what you're going to have next Wednesday to go crush it. Any booms going on now? Yeah, lots of booms. I love it. So let's go back here just in case you forgot the link. It's repkahuna.com/amazing. So to use this, you use Twilio at the back office. So you just set up a Twilio account. It takes like 30 seconds, and then you also use the customer's Twilio account if you want. So man, if it's a restaurant and they're doing 300 people a day in the sign-in form, let's say, we don't want that going off your bill, right? You can create a Twilio account for them and run it off theirs. David, can you add an appointment calendar to set up SMS text messages for appointment reminders to make more money? No, Jimmy, that's a completely different product. We're not in the appointment business. We're in the reputation business. No one makes money with appointment setting software, right? It's a nice gimmick, but there's so many out there, and no one gets to charge $800 to $1,000 a month. I've been in this business a long time. I know it's lucrative. I know it's not. It's good that they have it, but they can get that appointment software anywhere for $40 a month. You're not making money on that. There is no promo code, so you don't have to put a promo code in at all. So if we have Rep Kahuna right now, will this be available next Wednesday? Yes, Brian. So if you currently have Rep Kahuna, you will have this access next Wednesday. We'll do a full training on it, but if you don't, you need to get in now because it's not going to be offered again. So go to repkahuna.com/amazing. Cool beans? All right, this is incredible. I'm on cold email. Can you share quick value proposition email and examples that can drive replies? Okay, so you guys want to talk a little strategy real quick? Talk a little strategy? Okay, so here's what you can do right away. So let's call this, right? So let's think of a name that we can call this strategy. It's a sign-in form, right? So you can position it as a list building strategy and a reputation strategy, right? So you could say, look, we have a beta. So you always want to say this. So write this down. We have a beta program where we can help you build lists and build a 5-star reputation fast. Our research has shown, because of the amount of reviews you have online, that you'd be a great candidate for this beta. Typically, we would charge $9.97 for the program, but we're going to give you access at no cost as long as we can get 3 referrals from you and a testimonial about your experience. That's it. So just start out doing what I'm doing, which is leading with value. Does that make sense? One in the chat box, if that's crystal clear to you. Okay, I can do that, David. I can go to my local restaurant. I can talk to my dentist. I can talk to a mechanic. I can talk to my plumber. I can talk to the spa that I go to. I can talk to a buddy of mine that knows someone and say, I just want to put this in, and you can use it on any tablet. You can use it on any device, and it's just a link. So here's what you would do. This is the link. So let me show you how to find the link real quick. It's a secret, right? We try not to show everybody this, but no, I'm kidding. So if you click on add to contact campaign, down here it says sign in form. Here's the link. So this is the link that you would use. Paste it. So you can bookmark it on an iPhone, bookmark it on an Android, bookmark it on a phone or a tablet. Doesn't matter. And they just open it. David, do you recommend us using Rep Videos as a foot in the door, then use Rep Kahuna as an upsell? David, you're spot on, buddy. So if you've got Rep Videos, that's the whole point, is that you would use Rep Videos to get your foot in the door, to create value, and then you would sell them a full reputation package. Right? While they're doing Rep Videos, you're saying, look, you did such a great job at this beta. We have another beta with our sign-in form, and you get your foot in the door with that too. There's so many strategies. So obviously Rep Videos is a second strategy out of the 12 that we have inside Rep Kahuna. You guys want to see another strategy real quick? If I put one in the chat box if you got one more strategy. One more strategy. Okay. All right, now, I want to see some booms here if you got any big booms, right? So when you're inside the CRM, you click promotions. Oops, I'm not logged in there. Hold on. Where would I go? Okay, so click promotions tab. Now you want to create a promo campaign or a promo page. So let's do a new campaign. Create a promotion campaign. What's my offer name? 50% off, buy one, get one. Right? I want to select everyone that's ever left a review for me. Choose them, click next. Now I can create an offer page. Do I want a new page or one I've already created? So let's start from scratch. Well, put my headline, 50% off, right? Buy one dinner, get one free as a VIP customer. Let's throw an image in here. Some of you got to be like, oh my goodness, look how easy this is. He's creating mobile offers with push button ease. So now you can put the terms of service here. You can even put a PayPal button in here if you wanted to, so they could buy with PayPal right here. And then you can put whatever you want. You've got full customized code, as if 2, benefit 3, benefit 4, call us today, right? Let's do a big nice red. To schedule your appointment, put a time link or time trade link in there if you want. I mean, the sky's the limit, y'all. So call us today. Now you're going to save it. I can, the background, you can even change the background color if you want. Make it a little bit more, you know, whatever. Preview it. There's your instant mobile optimized coupon code that you can send out. And so you click next. And by the way, guess what we're going to do? We're going to allow you to, we're going to send the emails for you. So you don't need a Weber, you don't need Infusionsoft. Now just write your email, right? Send a test email, make sure you, so we'll give you up to 3 emails to send in a campaign. So we built a whole sequence system for you. Let me turn this one off on. I got to include the promo token. So now here's the promo page. Buy one, get one 50% off. So here it is. Please review your campaign. Here's the name of the offer. Here's the location that we're sending from. 132 contacts will receive the offer. When do you want to start it? I like to start it next week. And I like to send out, 10 per day. So that's a 14-day promo campaign, and schedule the promo. Now, if you're not booming right now of going, are you kidding me? I get access to all this for free, David, just so that I can go out and get inspired and focused and start building an incredible living with online local marketing? Yeah, that's you right now. Me and you, we're going to do this together. So just make sure you go to repkahuna.com/amazing. Take advantage of this. That's only 3 out of the 12. How long is this good for? It's good for right now. If you don't take advantage now, it will not be available. It's not like you have to go get a credit, like you have to go check with your spouse, like, hey, can I afford the free? Can I do this? And because I know that this is what happens, right? Like, look, can I get payment plan? I don't have enough money. People say you got to switch accounts. It's free. So, all right. What if we're in the sales people? I'm sorry, I'm in the sales mastermind. Is there a method of sales for Rough Kahuna there? Yeah, Bronson. So we teach on that in the sales mastermind. So, but you can always ask questions in sales mastermind too. All right. Tony says I can't afford this. I'm sorry. That's funny, Tracy. Okay, listen. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for sharing the last 90 minutes with me. I just want to let you know our entire team is committed to you. Please, if you would like to take this journey with us, we will do everything, every resource, every opportunity we have to make you successful. We have not just done that for me. My business has done that for me, but my business has done that for hundreds of others. And we just love what we do. We're so excited. We want you in. We want to see you successful. And what more important, I just want you to focus, right? I want you to focus for at least 90 days and then see what happens at those 90 days, okay? All right, jump in, go to roughkahuna.com/amazing. Can't wait to see you inside the training. Sound good? All right, Michael says you're awesome. Thank you for your help and outstanding offer. Michael, you're awesome too, man. Can't wait to work with you. All right, everybody, take care. We'll see you inside the training. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.